Turning now to that major winter storm threatening millions of Americans, nearly a dozen states. The massive system slamming the heartland with blizzard-like conditions on Christmas Day. That same storm system expected to bring heavy rain to the mid-Atlantic today and then move into the Northeast by tomorrow. Dangerous weather also expected to disrupt holiday travel plans. TSA reporting it's been a record year for airline travel with tens of millions set to travel back home this week. ABC's Kenton Jewett here with the forecast. Kenton.
Hey, Phil. Yeah, it is certainly was a white Christmas for a lot of folks in the heartland, even though much of America didn't see it. These folks did. This is York, Nebraska, and central Nebraska. This is along Interstate 80, closed down Interstate 80 on Christmas Day because we had semis here that jackknifed. People, of course, lined up for hours behind that, just trying to get off the road. Blizzard conditions, though, for a lot of folks in western Nebraska, western North Dakota as well. That snow still coming down. Blizzard warning still issued. North Platte, which is in western Nebraska on Interstate 80 going west of there, still closed this hour even. And you have ice up in North Dakota. They have 1 inch of ice right now on power lines, on trees. That's making those trees bend down. Bad situation up there for parts of North Dakota. And they still have a little bit of ice that they're going to see accumulate and still more snow to come over the next 2 days because it's not done yet. It's just sitting there, Phil. But we still have 3 to 6 inches possible in parts of Nebraska and South Dakota. Let's head over to the east because there is more rain over there. There's a flood watch right now because we do have places like Asheville over to Greensboro and down to Charlotte that could see 2 to 4 inches of rain. That could lead to some issues on the roads. Also, Washington, D.C. by 7 a.m. you are going to have a rainy morning commute, then up to Philadelphia. New York City by about noon. That'll continue through the rest of the day on Wednesday. And by 7 p.m. we are still looking at rain at the end of our Wednesday as for New York City and throughout the Northeast, even some rain lingering on Thursday and Friday too.
Kenton, I know most people think folks who forecast the weather have a crystal ball. I realize you don't. But I would like to ask you, is it too far out to think about New Year's Eve? What do you know about the weather then?
You know, it's a little far out. I'll give you that, Phil. I appreciate the lead up to that. But here's an outlook, at least. A little bit of rain over there on the Pacific Northwest. Otherwise, maybe some light snow over here for parts of the Great Lakes region. A little early to know exactly where that will be at midnight, but you could have some snow there. And down here towards the Gulf Coast as well for New Orleans area could have some rain. Otherwise, cooler down in parts of Florida. Look at Miami, only about 57 degrees there at midnight. Otherwise, near freezing for a lot of the Midwest and parts of the North, too. But dry here in New York City for the ball drop, Phil.
Yeah, well, I feel terrible for the folks in Florida with that 57 number. That is very cold. That's when they get out the parkas. Yeah. All right, Kenton, thanks so much. Right. Appreciate it.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.